Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that while Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, awaits her fate behind bars, Zende Forrester, Delon Metz, and Poppy Nozawa, Romy Park, could grow closer. Zende and Poppy have both been manipulated by Luna, and both are very hurt. Now that Poppy is no longer with Bill Spencer, Don Diamond, could Poppy and Zende lean on each other? Will grief turn to passion? The bold and the beautiful spoilers indicate that Luna took advantage of the situation at Donna Logan, Jennifer Gareis, and Eric Forrester's John McCook wedding and tricked Zende into sleeping with her. Luna knew that Zende was interested in her, but she was supposed to be with R.G. Forrester, Joshua Hoffman. However, Luna came up with a plan that worked. Zende felt horrible after what happened with Luna, and she continued to allow him to grovel over a situation she had complete control over. Luna continued to allow Zende and her mother to believe that she was drugged that night. Zende and Poppy could certainly bond over the way they were both manipulated. Poppy blames herself for how Luna has turned out because she raised her. Bill tried to convince Poppy that how Luna turned out was not her fault. However, Poppy wonders who else she could blame. Poppy raised Luna on her own and believes she should have seen the signs that she was having mental issues. Since Poppy has been on her apology tour, perhaps she will visit RG and Zende to apologize to them for Luna's behavior. RG could always excuse himself and leave Poppy and Zende to talk. Could sparks fly between these two as she tells Zende how sorry she is for Luna's behavior? Will Poppy and Zende end up in bed together over their grief? Luna may be locked away, but that doesn't mean she cannot learn things from the outside world. Zende may even visit with Luna to confront her about her confession to Steffi Forrester. Jacqueline McKinn's would. Zende may want to hurt Luna as bad as she hurt him that day. Will Zende tell Luna that her and her mother are together? Luna deserves a taste of her own medicine, no matter how furious it makes her. Luna tried to take Bill away from Poppy. How does it feel now that Poppy has Zende? Luna may have wanted him, but she wasn't willing to break up with RG for Zende. Now that Luna has much less than she had, even with her mother, perhaps she will learn her lesson about being thankful for what you've got. The Forrester Creations office buzzed with its usual high-fashion energy. The sun filtered through the tall windows, casting sharp beams of light over the luxurious fabrics, sketches, and models scattered across the showroom. Everything seemed perfect on the surface, smooth and pristine, but beneath it, trouble was brewing. Luna's footsteps echoed down the sleek corridor. Her usually composed expression had been replaced by one of fury. Clad in a fitted black designer dress that hugged her every curve, her eyes burned with frustration as she stormed toward the conference room. "Where is she?" Luna demanded, her voice a dangerous whisper as she barged into the room, startling everyone inside. Seated at the long, polished table were some of Forrester's finest, including Eric, Ridge, Steffi, and Zende. They all turned to look at her, momentarily silenced by the intensity of her presence. Luna's fiery gaze locked onto Zende. Her jaw clenched. Zende Forrester Dominguez, always polished in his tailored suit, met her gaze but quickly looked away. He shifted uneasily in his chair, his usual confident demeanor slipping. "What's this about?" Ridge asked, sensing the tension. Luna didn't bother acknowledging Ridge's question. Instead, she directed all her focus toward Zende. "I'll ask again. Where is she?" Before Zende could respond, the door swung open, and in walked Poppy, looking radiant in a flowy, pastel-colored dress. Her carefree entrance contrasted sharply with the storm that was Luna. Poppy, new to Forrester Creations, but already turning heads with her striking beauty and innate charm, flashed a dazzling smile, blissfully unaware of the fury brewing inside Luna. "There you are," Luna muttered, her voice low and menacing. Poppy raised an eyebrow, her smile faltering slightly. "Luna, what's going on?" "Don't play dumb, Poppy." "I know everything," Luna snapped. Her eyes flickered briefly to Zende before returning to Poppy. "You two think I wouldn't find out? That I wouldn't notice the little glances, the late-night meetings?" Zende stood up, trying to defuse the situation. Luna, this isn't the place, don't you dare, Zende. Luna's voice was icy now. You think you can sweep this under the rug? You think I wouldn't notice you hooking up with her behind my back? The room was now in complete silence. Eric and Ridge exchanged worried glances, while Steffi watched the drama unfold, arms crossed, her expression unreadable. Zende let out a deep sigh, running a hand through his perfectly styled hair. Luna, it's not what you think. Not what I think. Luna interrupted, her voice rising. Don't insult me. I saw the two of you at the gala last night. I saw the way you were looking at her, the way you disappeared together. And don't even try to deny it. Poppy's cheeks flushed a deep shade of crimson, but she didn't back down. Luna, you're overreacting. Zende and I don't. Luna spat, pointing a manicured finger at Poppy. You've been flirting with him from the moment you stepped foot in this office. You thought I wouldn't notice? You thought I wouldn't care? Well, guess what? I care. Zende stepped forward, his voice gentle but firm. Luna, I never meant to hurt you. Things between us, they haven't been the same for a while now. You know that. Luna's eyes flashed with a mixture of anger and pain. And that gives you the right to betray me with her? Zende's face softened, guilt evident in his eyes. No, it doesn't. But we've been drifting apart for months. I didn't want it to come to this. But Poppy, she and I, we connected. Poppy, now standing beside Zende, squared her shoulders, meeting Luna's gaze head-on. I didn't mean for this to happen either, Luna, but feelings can't be helped. Luna let out a bitter laugh. Feelings? Is that what you're calling it? You betrayed me, Poppy. You were supposed to be my friend. Poppy's expression wavered slightly. I never meant to hurt you, Luna. I didn't know how to tell you. You didn't know how to tell me? Luna repeated, her voice dripping with sarcasm. How about you just don't sleep with my boyfriend? The words hung heavy in the air, and for a moment, no one spoke. Zende shifted uncomfortably, looking down at the floor, while Poppy's face turned pale. Luna's voice trembled with a mixture of rage and heartbreak as she continued. I trusted you, both of you. And this is how you repaid me? By sneaking around behind my back? I'm sorry, Zende whispered. I never wanted to hurt you, Luna, but we can't keep pretending things between us are the same. We're not the same people we used to be. Luna shook her head, tears brimming in her eyes, though she fought to keep them from falling. You could have just talked to me, Zende. You didn't have to. You didn't have to do this. Zende opened his mouth to speak, but the words didn't come. Instead, it was Poppy who stepped forward, her voice soft but determined. Luna, I know this hurts. I wish I could take it back, but Zende and there's something between us, something real. Real. Luna repeated, her voice barely above a whisper. You think what you have with him is real? You don't even know him like I do. Poppy hesitated, but her resolve didn't waver. Maybe not, but we're willing to find out. Luna stared at the two of them, her heart breaking even more with every passing second. She had always known there was trouble between her and Zende, but she never imagined it would end like this, with betrayal with Poppy. Fine. Luna said, her voice hollow. You want him. You can have him, but don't think for a second this is over. You've made your choice, both of you, and I promise you'll regret it. With those final words, Luna turned on her heel and stormed out of the room, leaving an oppressive silence in her wake. The weight of her departure hung in the air, heavy and suffocating. Zende slumped into his chair, burying his face in his hands. Poppy stood frozen, her bright smile long gone, replaced by uncertainty and guilt. Steffi, who had been watching the whole exchange, finally broke the silence. Well, she said with a dry chuckle, I think it's safe to say things just got a whole lot more interesting around here. Ridge and Eric exchanged looks, their expressions grim. The drama at Forrester Creations was far from over. And as the dust began to settle, it was clear that alliances were shifting and relationships would never be the same. Luna's fury wouldn't be contained for long. Zende and Poppy might think they had found something real, but Luna was determined to show them that crossing her was the worst mistake they'd ever made.